Here, and we're gonna go into like part 2 of this whole thing about how to basically take your take your blog, take your business online. You know, if you're an artist and you want to learn to sell art online, you're gonna need a platform to do it. Okay, and like I said in the last video, you want to do it with a blog. Okay, now here's what's cool about this, and this is what you gotta realize, right? I'm shooting this in my office on a whiteboard, really bad lighting. The video that you probably watched before this, at the time that I'm shooting this video, has had, it's not my most well-seen video, but it's my most well-fed back video. Cause it's gotten, a couple hundred views with sharing, and it's actually going pretty viral right now, which is pretty cool for me because I can shoot a video in bad lighting in my office at home. I haven't showered yet today or whatever, but because it's great content, people are sharing it, people are liking it, people are commenting, and people are actually connecting and joining my team with this. So let's go over the math part of this, because you already know, as an artist, you want to understand your breakdown, you want to understand your math, you want to understand what it's going to take, what it's going to cost, what it's going to cost you to basically run a successful business. Because odds are, if you're watching this video, you may or may not already be a well-established artist in the industry. You may just be, I don't want to say wannabe artist, but you're an aspiring artist. You know what I mean? You're basically probably working a job or two, maybe 3, I don't know, hopefully not, because that cuts into a whole lot of time. But you're working a job, something to pay your bills, to make ends meet, and then creating on the side, okay? Now the question that I want to ask you is, what is your number? What would it take for you to bring in financially every week, every month, for you to have no job, for you to just create all day long, every day, no matter what, okay? If it takes you a minute to pause the video and figure this out, then pause the video and figure this out. Actually, I do recommend that. Just pause the video and figure this out. Okay, great. So now that we're back, after you paused, you probably wrote a number down. So whatever that number is, right? I know my personal overhead. I have a home business. I have an offline business. I mean, I've got a it's not a massively huge overhead, but I know I've got to bring in at least $7,000-8,000 a month just to clear overhead. Okay, if I'm not bringing in $7-8 grand a month, I'm not eating. Okay, so that's just how my business operates. Your business may not be as wide scale as mine, but that's fine. I'm looking to downsize because it's a little ridiculous. I don't need all the extra stuff. So anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Okay, so this is what it's going to cost you. So when you join my team and you get an Empower Kalatu blog. Okay, why do I recommend Kalatu? Well, for one, I sell it, okay, and I'm an affiliate of an Empower Network, and I make a 70% commission off of this. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way here first, okay? But besides that, if you've ever tried to set up a WordPress blog before, because you really should be using some form of a WordPress blog. Kalatu is a WordPress platform. It just works a lot easier without it, because unless you're using like a basic WordPress theme, there are free themes out there, and then there are really killer like themes that you could pay anywhere from $30 to $40 to $50 to $100 to sometimes $500 just for a theme before you've put any content on there. Okay. Now with Kalatu, basically, you have all the viral stuff in there. You've got all the social share buttons in there. It's already built out for you. You don't have to do any of the techie stuff. You don't have to search for the plugins and the themes and build it out and pick the fonts, and this is all done for you, and it's super point click. It's so simple. Okay, now if you come in at a basic level, it's $25 a month. Okay, $25 a month. That's a good. That's not even like a decent beer tab, or bar tab at a bar. You know what I mean? That's probably what you spend on Starbucks coffees every week. It's $25. It's nothing for your business. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, so that's the fee. The fee for the blog is $25 a month. Now, if you want to be an affiliate, okay, That's $20 a month for all the behind the scenes stuff that they do for you, and it actually allows you to earn commissions. So pretty much, if you sell 2 of these, you're now you know what I'm saying, you're now breaking even on this system, okay, as you sell it. Now, besides that, you want an auto responder, okay? I recommend GetResponse. Why? Because GetResponse is built by marketers for marketers. It's a pretty friggin' simple system to understand once you get into it. I mean, literally, what it does is it actually allows you to collect leads and customer information. So people that may like your page, you know, hey man, opt in here, get on my list. I can email you stuff. You know, if you're doing this to sell your artwork, wouldn't you want a customer list of people that like your stuff and would be interested in buying more of it without you actually having to go out and visit them or pick up the phone and call them, when all you got to do is just send out one email to 1,000 people? To me, that's worth the $25 a month that you'll pay for GetResponse, okay? Now, besides this, there are some other things that you may or may not want to pick up, okay? But these 2 things right here are super crucial to the success of your business, okay? Super crucial to the success of your business. Because if you're blogging and you're sharing, and let's just say you have a Facebook page and people like your stuff, we went over this already in the other video, but if people like your stuff, you can now direct them over to a page with all your stuff, some info, some prices, where they can now buy. Okay, because that's the most important thing with this. Okay, if you're in business, every business out there, you're either selling a product or a service. Okay, maybe a combination of the 2, but nothing gets done unless you're selling something. Okay, you want to stay in business, you want to be a successful artist, you want to be a successful musician, you want to be a successful writer, you want to be a successful anything, sculptor, painter, whatever. You're going to need to sell stuff. Okay, so get over it. Seriously, get over it. Okay, you're going to need to sell stuff, and just embrace it, the fact that you are now selling something that you are very passionate about, and people are going to love what they're buying because they're buying something from you. Okay, and that right there to me is just it's an empowering just kind of feeling in that sense, you know, because now you're helping people, you know, you're servicing a need, and they're gladly paying for that. Okay, so then if you're getting into something else, let's just say you wanted to create your own sales funnels, right? What's a sales funnel? Well, kind of this whole video process is a sales funnel. You know, you may be seeing this on hey man, watch the first video, enter your information, this and this and that. If you click on the link at the bottom that I'm going to put on the bottom of this video, and you click on the banner ad on the side of that video, you'll see some sales content. Okay, you've probably seen them before. Like, a commercial is basically a sales funnel, but you want to create your own, because if you're selling something, whether you're selling a blogging system, whether you're selling your own product, whether you're selling anything, you want people to connect with you. Okay, and that's what people buy. People connect with you more than anything. If they feel you, they feel your vision, they feel your passion, they like what you're doing, they're gonna, all right, cool, man, I like this person, here's some money, here's my credit card, you know, I'll enter the information, and then you get a ching, you know, well, I don't know if your phone makes that sound effect, but I would suggest downloading it if you get like a PayPal thing or something, and ching, you know, you're like, oh shit, somebody just bought something. That's a great feeling. It really is, it's a great feeling, okay? But basically just getting started, right? Your basic fee, so you're looking at a pretty much like a $45 investment here and a $25 investment there. So for your online business to start, okay, bare bones basics, $70 a month. That's your overhead. Now, if you factor it in on a wider scale, if you're just working from home now, let's, you know, because now that you and I would recommend getting a bank account set up that is, you know, either a DBA or a LLC or something, but set up a bank account for your business, because all this stuff now is a business expense. Good to know. Okay, which also means that part of your internet, part of your cell phone, part of your data plan, everything you do. If you go out and you have a drink or something with clients. Now, I'm not an accountant. Don't but I know how my accountant writes certain things off. If let's say you're meeting a client, you go out and have dinner with them or something. That's a business expense. If you're driving from point A to point B to do a gallery show or something, that's a business expense. If you got to buy supplies and stuff like that, that's part of your business expense. This right here, $70 to market a business with now basically an unlimited customer base is dirt cheap, because I know people that pay thousands of dollars for the same kind of thing because they're too stubborn to learn to do it themselves, or I've been working with this person for forever. God forbid I do. Come on, get with the times, okay? We're all entrepreneurs here. We all want to work for ourselves. We all want to make money for ourselves, right? And here's the thing: the less you're spending and the more money you're bringing in, that's a higher profit margin. That's what you got to realize, okay? The less money going into something and the higher outtake, it's a huge upsell, okay? So that's what you got to realize. If you can afford $70 a month to start your online business, then it's absolutely worth it. If you can't, find a way to do it. That's really it. Because if you don't, you're going to have to go through some crappy free site stuff. And the thing with any of those crappy free sites, I'm not going to mention any of the names here, but I'm sure you've looked at them. Okay, because that might be your rebuttal here. But, well, there are free sites out there. Well, yeah, there are free sites out there, but you're not going to have the full control over the way your page looks. You're not going to have the full control over what you can actually do on your page. Plus, because it's their site that you're using now for free, what are you really marketing? You're marketing their free site, and they get to put whatever advertisements they want across your site, your web, your free website, but they're running their own advertisements across it. Okay, you can have an ad-free page where it's just it's all you, nobody else. It's all you. Is that what you want? Or if you have ads running across it, it's stuff that you want to promote. Just saying. So something to think about. So basically, when you get a blog, and here's the cool thing with this, all right? When you get in at a basic level for $25, you actually get 3 blogs. Okay. Now, just on a note, one-time fee, yearly, you're probably going to want to buy your own custom domain name from GoDaddy. Okay, just a personal recommendation. If you go to smashyourgoals.com, that's my site. Okay, it's my site. I own the name, I own the rights to it. It's my website, it's my URL. Nobody else owns it. And it's not this long 20, where it's something / dot whatever. You know what I mean? You go to smashyourgoals.com, you see me. It's my site. I paid $12 for it. I own it. It's totally worth it. Okay. So I just recommend it. So if you're going to do it, I'd say start at the first one. Okay, cool. So a little upfront cost there. An extra $12. Anyway, this is Max Uhas. Let you get a little... By the way, if you ever worked for me before, you know that this is exactly how all of my meetings look if I'm ever doing anything on a whiteboard, because it all just becomes a weird circly thing. Hope this helped. Okay. If you need any more information, feel free to contact me. Just comment on the video, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the video. If you're serious about starting your own business and learning how to make money selling your own art or any of your own products online, go to smashyourgoals.com. We'll hook you up. Okay? Have a great day. Peace out.